Hello, everybody.
Hello. We're finally back on after what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a crazy 2 weeks.
To say the least. That's an understatement.
Right?
I should get some orange juice. I'm thirsty.
I want some orange juice.
I'm thirsty. The thirst is real.
Well, I could have bought stuff.
I didn't know it was all gone. Hi, Becky. Becky's on from your work.
Oh.
We're staying inside. I hope you are too. Hi, cousin. Okay. Scotty's just getting something to drink. Sherilyn. Hi, Mar. Yeah. I'm hanging in there. It's been a rough 2 weeks. So the quarantine has definitely hit me. I'm going crazy. So, and that was nothing that anybody wanted to see on live stream. So, yeah, I'm hanging in there. I'm losing my mind, but I'm hanging in there.
Becky, shouldn't you be outside running and screaming because work's over now? Or it's just me?
She's all he forgot about. She forgot about me already.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll make that for dessert. Oh my gosh. I've noticed that I've cooked a lot more. Except for the last couple days.
Yeah, you've been kind of chilling the last couple days.
Well, I haven't been feeling well the last couple days, so. Yeah. So
it's not
I kind of chilled, but I made some buffalo chicken quesadillas for dinner tonight, which is something new that we tried.
It was interesting. It was just like you threw together, I don't know, you had a cauldron and you threw everything inside it and,
shredded chicken, ranch dressing, some barbecue sauce.
Our leftover cracked sauce from Raising
Cane's.
Yeah,
we had some leftover Raising Cane's sauce. I threw that in there with some cilantro and some cheese and homemade buffalo chicken quesadillas. It was actually pretty good. They weren't bad.
Yeah,
so
that was pretty good. Can't complain about
there's something like thrown together last minute. It wasn't bad.
Hey, Daryl.
Yeah, he's taking care of me, but he's playing video games in between work.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can make me laugh more occasionally, so it's a good thing. We were like, we need to get on because, like, honestly, we can't just like coop ourselves up and like be stuck in like the rut that we're in. So.
I mean, it hasn't been really much of. Well, it's been kind of a rut. Like I guess I have a bad ear infection.
Yeah, he has a really bad inner ear infection, and it bothers him so much to the point where, like, if he chews, it hurts. So we're thinking of taking him to the clinic tomorrow, but we've just been afraid to like leave the house, and we don't know what kind of risks that's going to take, and so we've been putting it off a little too long, and it's like now time that he needs to go. Like, we can't hold off any longer.
Yeah, I kind of told Becky that you're like totally digging into Korean right now.
Oh, yes. So like I want to try kimchi fried rice. I've never had it before. I heard it's spicy, but I heard that also if they make it right, it's not as spicy as like people think it is. So I'm thinking of trying it because I like cabbage and like all the other ingredients that's in it.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Tricks.
We'll give it a try. We'll see. Yeah. Your son-in-law's been playing a video game since he's been off work, right?
Yeah.
I think that's everybody.
Yeah, I'm almost at the point where I'm gonna buy a Nintendo Switch and go Animal Crossing and like maybe like 2 other games.
Yeah, I've just been like the last couple of days, I've been trying to like craft and get out of this like rut that I'm in. So, in between like learning Korean, I started like making like Cricut stuff. Well, because me and Ari were supposed to go to that BTS concert and they canceled it, or postponed it. So the downside about postponing it though is that one of the members is required to go into the military and he has to sign his military papers in December. Doesn't mean that he goes active duty in December, but it means that he has to have his forms filled out and signed in, like to when they get ready to call him, he's all ready to go. So the downside about that is that if this like quarantine thing keeps going on, um, they're not going to get to tour because he's not going to be in the group because he's going to be in the military. So that's the part that kind of like we're kind of bummed about. But you know,
but it's only for 18 months though.
Yeah, they are saying it's like 12 to 18 months.
Yeah, so
but apparently like their company, their producing company or whatever is saying that like their cap age or something is like they say that they want to like disband by 2026, which is not like, I don't know why they give deadlines. That's stupid. I think it should be like however long they last. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me. But anyways, I made this hat because it says like BTS and it has like butterflies. So I made that hat. And I made Ari a hoodie. And I've been like wanting to make some other stuff. I have some things in the mail that I'm going to be doing because I want to just keep myself busy because I'm literally going insane. And I started watching a K-drama, which don't ever start watching K-dramas because you will get sucked into a hole that you will not be able to get out of, because those things are, I thought like soap operas were bad. Like K-dramas are on a whole nother level. Like I've even got Scotty watching the one that I'm watching.
Well, technically, I'm not sucked in as much as you are. I'm like on the event horizon.
Yeah, you're like
hole.
on the cusp. Like
yeah.
When he comes into the room when I'm watching it, he'll sit and watch it with me.
Yeah.
But like he's not fully into it, and then I'll like catch him up to like what's going on. I'll catch him up to speed. But it's funny because like they're really good, huh? Like I never thought K-dramas were that good. Like they're freaking good. And I'm just like, oh no. And that like I'm almost done with this show. And then I'm thinking of starting another one. I've seen one that like people have been suggesting. So I'm gonna watch that one. But the one that I'm watching right now is on Netflix. It's called Itaewon Class. And it's a really good K-drama. Like the very first episode had me in tears. And I was like, I've never seen a TV show where like the very first episode I'm already bawling like a baby. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, it was really good.
Quarantine might go until June.
You want a Destiny hoodie? I could do that because I actually have the fonts for Destiny, the logos and stuff, because I wanted to make Scotty some Destiny shirts and stuff like that. And I worked really hard on like making the logos and everything. And then he didn't even really want them. So
I ended up making showed them. Me.
They're on my thing. I could literally show you right now.
All right, Brittany, we'll see you later.
Bye, Brittany.
Stay safe. Wash your hands. Cover your face.
The quarantine will go through. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This thing needs to leave already.
Hey, Mike. I know it's been crazy.
Oh, she's got 2 different kinds of kimchi fried rice.
Well, there's a Japanese and a Korean.
Oh, I have to try it. I need to try this.
Funny.
That's funny. Yeah, it would be hard to find a new band member in quarantine. Yeah, no kidding. The one cool thing that I do like about them as a band, though, is that they do something that American bands and actors and celebrities and stuff like that don't do. They have their own like web series. So they have their own website. It's called Weverse, and it's a whole bunch of different K-pop bands. And you basically go on there and they do live streams like just like this, and they talk to their fans. And they do like stuff like, like yesterday Jin was eating dinner and he was like sitting there talking to us while he was eating dinner. And so it's more personal, like we actually get to converse with them and they answer questions and interact with us. So that's something that celebrities like in America don't do at all, which is crazy because they're just now starting to do it because of this quarantine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and BTS has been doing it since 2014. So it's like it's kind of neat because a lot of the celebrities now are like, we should interact with our fans more. Like I know when John Legend did his little concert on Instagram, he was like, I like that, me doing the concert like on Instagram than I do having a full on concert, because this way I can actually interact with the fans. They can give song requests and talk with us and stuff like that. So it's more on a personal level. And like whenever they're online, we can ask them questions just like you guys ask us. We can ask questions like, what did this song mean? Or, why did you write this song for, like upcoming albums and things like that. Like they talk about all kinds of stuff. And then every week they have a challenge called Run, and they do like games and stuff because, they're young guys, they're in their 20s. And so they do like challenges and games and stuff like that, which are really hilarious. And I've shown Scotty a couple of them, and they're freaking. We nickname them the crackheads because they act really weird and they don't act like icon celebrities necessarily. Like they kick each other in the butt and do weird random stuff. So yeah.
So it's gonna be that crazy up there in Canada, Ruby? Like, I mean, I can understand like being not normal until the vaccine's out. That I kind of get.
Wow. I
know they've been doing some testing on those 2 drugs that were for Ebola, I think it was.
Yeah, John Legend lives in like Calabasas somewhere. It's just like 20 minutes from where you're at.
No, I think Tifbell means like where he was like raised or whatever, maybe.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of celebrities that are doing this now, like more internet, chatting and conversing with people. So it's kind of cool to see like, people doing like little mini concerts, from their home, or what's his name? We just watched him this morning, hun, from The Office.
Oh, John Krasinski.
John Krasinski, yeah. He's been doing this thing called the Good News Network, or
Some Good News.
Some Good News on his YouTube channel. And it's kind of cool because it's talking about all the good news that's happening during this whole thing instead of all the negative stuff, which is kind of cool. And it's like on an upbeat level.
Yeah.
On the first episode, he actually had Steve Carell from The Office, and like 40-Year-Old Virgin and like all those movies that he's done. And they like talked about, I think it was like their 15-year anniversary or something, or 20-year anniversary.
Something like that.
Since The Office, which, good God, like that's a long time. But yeah, he talks about like all the good stuff that's going on during this time. And I guess today's episode, he actually had this little girl who, like me, had tickets to go see Hamilton, and she realized that she's not going to be able to go because the Hamilton show, I don't know why they did this, or I think it's Ticketmaster that did it, but they ended up canceling all of the tickets to the shows, and then you have to rebook them for a later date, which causes a lot of problems because, for one, you're out the seat that you had before, and 2, Ticketmaster is based on a supply and demand thing. So it's like if there's a lot of people on the site at once trying to find the same show, the price tickets are going to start like going up and up and up in price. So we had gotten our ticket initially for $55, And while we were looking for the tickets, the $55 tickets jumped from $55 to $175, like while we were checking it. So if they were going like super fast. And so we ended up having to book for a later date. We just picked a random date just so that we could get locked in, because the prices kept changing and everything kept changing, and it just caused chaos. And I really think that, like, in this situation, they shouldn't cancel things out. They should just move the dates, and just say, like, the people that were going on this date are now going on this date. You keep in the same seat. You're keeping everything else. Because that's exactly what BTS did. Like, they didn't want to cause panic or chaos. So, like, the same ticket seat you have is going to be still good. It's just going to be for this date instead of the original date. So, yeah. Hi, Brittany and Yaya.
Hey, guys. Hope everything's good.
Hi, Bats. So, yeah, like, there's been just a lot of stuff going on, and I'm just trying to, like, stay positive about everything. It's just really hard.
Oh, yeah, because you're cooped up in the house.
Honestly, and like the other day, like, it got so bad that the other day, like, I snapped at Scotty. I like went off on him, and it was over what, donuts? What were we fighting over? Donuts. Right?
Yeah,
over donuts, people. That's like ridiculous. Like, this is the dumbest fight you could have with somebody. Like, I never like fight with you over stupid stuff like that ever. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's driving me nuts, people. It's driving me insane.
Yeah, like Becky said, we just all do our best. And
yeah, I'm just literally going to run in down the middle of the street, because I haven't been outside, like, because of my immune system. Like, I cannot leave the house. So I haven't left the house. Like, I try to open the front door and just, like, get some fresh air and, like, stand on the front porch. But, yeah, that's not enough for me.
But that's what alcohol's for.
I need social interaction. I haven't talked to anybody except for him and the girls for, like, 3 weeks.
I know you.
Yeah.
You're tired of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. I'm so glad I'm not invested in wine right now, because I would totally be a lush. Just bottles upon bottles. Honestly, this quarantine, I bet you the wine stocks are going up like crazy. And it's so funny because they're like celebrities. They talk about how, like, raising their kids now is they realize how it's like to raise their children, because they're used to, like, having their nannies or being gone all the time or all that stuff. And so, yeah. Good news I got was that my parents take possession of my house. They got in Nova Scotia on June 1st, which is my birthday. So that's good. Not thinking about the drive with 4 adults, 1 child, and 4 cats. Holy smokes. Oh, that's going to be a road trip.
You're moving to Nova Scotia? Oh, lucky. That's up around.
Hi, Rachel.
That's up around where Martha's Vineyard's at.
That
area. That's Nova Scotia. Oh,
wow.
So
they're close to the what's it called?
So Ruby, are you gonna go try to, like, dig for treasure at the money pit?
What's it called, hon? The Niagara Falls.
No.
They're closer to Niagara Falls.
Well, yeah, they're gonna be on that side.
The Canadian New York border, right? Yeah. I think. I know my navigation, but
that sounds like a Chevy Chase vacation movie.
Right? Just don't tie grandma to the roof of the car.
Right?
All the day roll. Yeah, see, I'm going nuts.
That's what I'm listening to.
What?
Those. Yeah, I'm like
my little rings.
I'm thinking it's like something munching somewhere. I'm like,
yeah, this is my Jimin hat.
Oh my god.
My Chim Chim hat. It's cute.
Fine. Yeah, that's true. They are a bit more east than Niagara Falls, because Niagara Falls is border Canada and Buffalo, New York. Like, Buffalo's closest. Like, that's the closest city to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, but what I mean as far as navigation is, like, it's not like by Washington, is what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
And it's not like in the middle of the United States, is what I'm saying.
Like when America goes like this, where Maine is, it'll curve around Maine. So Niagara Falls is like down here, because there's 2 sides to it.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying, as far as map goes, it's like over here.
Like over there.
Exactly.
But the islands of Nova Scotia and everything is like where you see Maine. It's the
How are
islands
we
above
both
that.
feeling? Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have been super depressed, and I've been trying to get out of the rut. So I've been doing a lot of stuff to try and keep myself busy. Um, so
You're
yeah,
learning new things.
learning Korean. Anybody want to learn Korean? I can teach you a couple things.
It's actually like I'm impressed that you're learning Korean. Like I wouldn't even like think about doing something like that. It's not that I wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah. So the only hard part about that I'm having trouble with is that there's Korean, South Korean that you speak in like Seoul, South Korea, and then there's Korean that you speak in the country, which is like in Busan or like other parts. They call it an accent, but the words are completely different in a way. Like
it could be like what the depending on the area, the derelict of
yeah,
the area.
yeah. So there's kind of like a how can I explain it? And okay, so think of it like this. When you have city people like LA, New York, city people, whatever, you have a certain talk that you talk, right? Everybody has their like language or whatever. And then you go to the South and they have that twang to their voice, right? And it's kind of like y'all, they say words that we don't use,
Right.
like dadgummit and those kind of things. Like they use those kind of words.
Or books.
Yeah, books. Exactly, that kind of thing. So it's the same thing in Korea. It's just like country folk is what they call it, like Busan and like different places. They're kind of like country folk, and then you have the city folk, which is in like Seoul and like those other parts, and they have like their city talk. So it's just that, and it's kind of hard whenever you're not from there and you're trying to learn the language, because when you meet people that are from like Busan and other places, you speak to them in that way, and then if you speak to people like in Seoul, it's a different way. Um, and then there's proper Korean, and then there's slang Korean. So like when you talk to elders, you have to talk to them in proper Korean, but when you're with your friends or hanging out, you can talk to them in slang. So it's a little complicated, but once you start getting it, and the one cool thing that I can say is that like um, South Koreans are more lenient when it comes to you learning their language. So they understand that it's very complicated. They understand it's really complex. So when you try to speak Korean to them, they understand like you're trying, and they don't make fun of you. They just like they'll correct you and they'll let you know like this is the proper way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't make fun of you or anything. So that's the one like thing that I can say positive about it, is that like I don't feel discouraged if I try to talk to somebody in Korean. They're like, that's nice, like you're doing good, keep trying. So yeah,
That's hilarious.
like Ebonics. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for all the good wishes, Eric. We missed you guys.
Yes.
Becky said you color your hair. Oh yeah, Becky colored her hair blue. So next time we see her, it's gonna be blue.
Ooh, that's so cool.
And they've been
I wish I could dye my hair blue again. I used to have my hair blue.
Wasn't there a color you wanted to dye it?
Yeah, blue.
No, there was another color you wanted to dye.
No, it was blue.
I thought it was like some weird, like, purple. She did it purple.
Oh, yeah, no, I wanted to do mine blue, like a royal blue. So it's so dark blue that you can't hardly tell. It almost looks black. But when you see it in the sun, it's like blue. You can see the blue. Yeah.
Then why don't you?
Because my hair is already naturally dark. So then whenever you add color to it, I have to like strip my hair of all the hair color, which is really hard for my hair because my hair is so dark that I literally have to go through like almost 8 bleaching sessions.
But even if you
just to get my hair light enough to where it would actually dye. So I'd be better off getting a wig.
But even if you were to do that to your hair, wouldn't you still see
you can dye it for me, Becky? I would love that. But Like it's such a long. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just, I'm thinking of cutting it though. Yeah. I don't know. Something to do. Yeah, that. What are you doing? You're making coffee? Yeah. Yeah, the last time I dyed my hair, I wanted a galaxy hair color. And I made the mistake of going to a hairstylist to do it, which that was the first time I ever went to a hairstylist to no, I lie. It's the second time I ever went to a hairstylist to get my hair dyed. The first time I went to a hairstylist, I went and had my hair dyed blue. And that was a great experience. They were able to do it. It came out great. Like I had no complaints. I absolutely loved it. This other lady that I went to, she charged me $400
I remember that.
to dye my hair. $400, people. So now she didn't tell me the full price because she said, oh, it's dependent on how much dye I have to use, how much bleach I have to use, all that kind of stuff. So I went to her and I'm thinking, like, even at the most, it'll be like $150 or whatever, like at the most. Yeah. And she charged me $400. And I literally was just like, are you freaking kidding me right now? I was so pissed because, like, I don't know. There's so many other things I could have bought for that money. Like, honestly, I was pissed. And I will never go to her again.
So you should ask them what they're doing while they're all in quarantine. Are they learning something new? Are they
Yeah.
class?
There's this place in Torrance that charges like $250. Yeah, but see, even $250 is like, okay, it's not $400. I mean, it's pricey. Like even $250, I'm just like, that's a lot of money. So, like, to me, I'd rather just do it at home and not deal with it because that exactly, Mar, highway robbery. Like, I was dumbfounded, and it didn't even come out good. That's the problem that made me even more mad because I'm thinking I'm paying all that much because it's Galaxy hair, which Galaxy hair is multiple different colors of hair dye. And it looks like a galaxy, like in your hair. So you've got like blues and purples and like reds and greens and all that kind of stuff. And so you're thinking you're paying all that money just because of all the colors and everything that's involved. But whenever it came out, she dyed my hair so dark that all you could see was like the like black, dark blue, and like a little bit of the red, and that's it. Like you couldn't see any of the green or anything. So I had to wait until my hair color started to come out, and then I decided, I'm just gonna go blue. Like I'll dye all of it blue. So I just went and put blue hair dye in my hair, and the funny thing is, it ended up coming out exactly how I wanted it originally, because then you could actually see the reds and the blues and the greens, and it was weird.
Yeah.
So, hi Maria, we missed you too.
So what's everybody doing while everyone's in quarantine? Like this one here is learning Korean, watching her K dramas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here working.
So, annyeong haseyo. That means hello, how are you doing? Annyeong also is goodbye. So you can say annyeong for hello or goodbye.
Oh, nice. Hey, Dev.
Hi, Dev. Annyeong.
Hopefully you saw the message I left you on Instagram. It was pretty lengthy. Mostly been doing Olivia's school stuff and napping. Lucky.
Working from home, sleeping, spending time with family, eating, Netflix, and more.
More eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here has been learning Korean. Been getting back in her crafts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And watching K-dramas. Because it's part of the learning the Korean thing. So
yeah,
it's helping.
Let's see, for just a minute, think about how bad everyone's hair dye jobs are looking since the quarantine, right? Are you kidding? Freaking all the hair salons are going to be booked solid.
You know that the thing about it is that I told Scotty, I was like, I can't wait to see people like naturally what they look like without all the Botox injections and the whole, because they can't go out and go get all that stuff.
Wait,
So,
Ray, you almost bought a Corvette? Like, really?
What the heck?
Right? Wait, what year?
What's up with the dope hat? I made this hat actually. So if you look, it's like iridescent and it has butterflies. I don't know. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up so you guys can see it better. See? And it has butterflies. So yeah, I made it. But yeah, like we've been just hanging in there. I still have yet to watch that Frushi video. It popped up on my phone and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna watch that. I gotta see. He made Frushi from home.
I know. I saw
and
the
I'm
pop up.
like,
I haven't watched it yet.
I gotta see it.
So what's it like being essential? I don't know. It's been crazy, hasn't it, Becky? Like me and Becky, that's on here right now. We're actually co-workers. So yeah, like we're both essential workers because we're both in healthcare.
Yeah.
Granted, we're working from home, but we have to go into work once a week. And from what I've heard so far, it's gotten more restrictive at the center because they're going to start taking your temperature at the door. So now that that's happening, if someone even has a slight fever, they're sent out. They're sent back. Even the employees, like if the employees, like are just they have a slight fever, or they're
sent. You guys already had 2 people though, right?
Yeah.
So they already had 2 people that were diagnosed with the thing. So,
but I mean,
yeah, that's not good. But yeah, you guys need to after this check out Dev's video on Frushi. He made homemade Frushi. I need to check that out because I'm craving. Like we're not doing food and wine festival. Like everything's no flower and garden going on right now. Everybody's missing out on the Frushi.
I forgot. I got an interesting call today. It was from work, but it was someone's calling because they wanted to donate masks and stuff to the center.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I guess it's one of the benefactors of our center. They were calling in to donate that stuff.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, so her name is I'll message it to you like tomorrow because I'll have to look it up on my phone history, but I guess it was someone that Jackie and Matt knew. So yeah, I directed them to the right.
Oh, I've seen that, Mar. I'm so sorry to hear about that.
Oh wow. I know we should try again next. Yeah, let's
2020 is totally canceled. Like people have been saying, like, can we get 2019 back? Like this is.
No, we need to go back to 2016. That was a good time.
Right.
California has been, well, it's kind of weird reading about like everything that's been going on in California, and I'm not trying to sound like, okay, it's going to sound weird, but for some weird reason, California is the leading state in all of the United States on how you need to social distance yourself and everything like that. I know there's other states that are probably doing the same thing and all that. I know, right, Ray? Let's go back to the 80s. We should.
Heck yeah.
Let's go back to that time.
That's probably what happened. We went back and did 80s night and it screwed everything up.
So
we did 80s night at Disneyland and it messed everything up.
But yeah, like out here, we have stores that you can't go into. There's lines that they only allow maybe 2 or 3 people in at a time. They told us about the. Oh, okay. But yeah, so they're doing that out here. A lot of places are closed. It's kind of weird.
It's honestly like when Scotty does have to go to work, it literally only takes him 20 minutes to get from the house
to Hollywood,
which is unheard of. Like usually it takes an hour on a good day, 2 hours on a bad day.
Yeah.
Like, and for him to get there and back, like there in 20 minutes is like crazy. There's like hardly anybody on the freeways. But Krispy Kreme, for some reason, their drive-through is around the corner.
Oh yeah.
So they did a whole thing. Krispy Kreme right now is doing a whole thing where essential workers every Monday they get a free dozen donuts. So we went on Monday. Like that was one time I got to leave the house last week. And we went to Krispy Kreme and got there, and the line was out of the parking lot, around the corner, down the road to like around another car. It was literally like there had to have been 60 cars in line, no joke.
Yeah, that
for
was
Krispy
just
Kreme.
crazy.
60 freaking cars in line. That's unheard of. Like when you're in a line for a drive-through that you can't even visually see, that's bad.
Yeah. Funny thing is, like, I do computers.
Yeah, I seen Manhattan and I was like, there's people walking next to each other like nothing.
Oh, really? In Manhattan?
Yeah. Like, did you seen that New York when I showed you?
Yeah, where it was empty.
Yeah, but then you seen where they were like on the subway sitting next to each other?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just nuts. But yeah, like a couple weeks ago, like when they started doing the lockdown thing, when I was walking around over there up in Hollywood, it's empty. It was crazy. How are they filling those donut orders?
I don't know. They're just constantly going.
Well, I don't know if the Krispy Kreme's do them back east, because I think Krispy Kreme's is back east, right? It started back east.
Mm-hmm.
They have the machines being, they're making the donuts at the locations themselves and everything. So they're doing it over here.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it was
machines that's doing them all. And so the only thing that they do is basically put them in boxes. So they've got the whole team like just putting everything in boxes and boxing it up, which is crazy because they don't take any walk-in orders. So it's only drive-through. And so the line is like forever. So on Mondays, like, I mean, it would be nice for us to get a free dozen donuts on Monday, but I'm not going to go through that line. That's crazy. That's absolutely ridiculous.
But what if I go at like 1 a.m. when it's technically Monday at 1 a.m? You think they'll do it?
Thank you so much, Mike. Stay safe.
But Mike had to go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But
that's ridiculous, Maria. That's crazy. They weren't even 6 feet apart from each other. Like some of the stores over here, they have tape.
Yeah.
So like you have to stand up to that line, and that's your 6 feet.
It, for the most part, like people are adhering to it over here.
Yeah, for the most part they are, but it's like the bad part about it is that you do have those couple people that are just like, I don't want to social distance. I'm okay. I'm not sick. And so I'm just going to go out. And a lot of them are like not social distancing on purpose because they're just like,
we can't really in the aisles. If you're walking through the aisles, like getting groceries and everything like that, there's probably going to be like a couple people in there.
Yeah.
But like I've noticed too that if there's like more than 2 people, or maybe like a cart with 2 people and then a person, a few feet away, people just kind of go to the next aisle and wait for them to leave.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Which is good, and everything. So.
Did you see that video of that lady at Walmart, and she was like trying to get groceries, and I guess she was short the money. She didn't have the full amount. So instead of her just saying like, "Oh, I'm going to take a couple of things out of the cart," and then that's it, she got all pissy and she was like, "Well, I'm just going to take these groceries because they're already bagged up and in my cart." And she tried to like leave with the cart, and they told her like, "You didn't pay for all of it. You didn't," like, she didn't end up paying for any of it because she was like, "Oh, I'm short, so like I'm not going to pay for what I can and then put the rest back." So she tried to leave with the entire cart and not even pay for a dime. And then when they told her that she couldn't take it, she started coughing on the employee. And she spit on him. And so they called the police, and she's like, "I don't understand why you guys are getting all mad at me, blah, blah, blah."
Well, now that they're charging people with felonies for coughing on stuff and all this, hey, that's all on you.
Yeah, there was some crazy guy who stole a cement truck, and he was driving the cement truck, and the cops were chasing him, and there was cars stopped at a stop sign, and this truck driver was filming it because he was at the light like here, and he's filming it like this way, and the truck doesn't even bother to stop. He like barrels right through like all these other cars to push them out of the way because he's getting chased.
Uh-huh.
He pushes like 4 cars out of the way, and there's just one truck that he hit from behind, and he's literally dragging the truck in front of him, and he drug it all the way to that guy that was filming, like it hit his big rig on the side.
Wow.
And the guy thought he was going to get crushed between the 2 rigs, that he like jumped out of the driver's seat of the truck because he didn't want to get crushed. And the guy was like, they ended up shooting him because he was just crazy. Like he wasn't trying to stop. And so like whenever that happened, like they pulled out guns and they started shooting at him, and they didn't kill him. Like that was amazing that they didn't kill him with as many shots as they shot him with, but they ended up wounding him. But he was like, they had him on the floor, and he's still like resisting arrest.
Oh wow.
Like going crazy and all this stuff. And this is like, mind you, this was today. So like this guy is literally going crazy. They're trying to have to like subdue him. Meanwhile, trying to do the whole social distancing. They can't do it with him because they like have to tackle him down. He's bleeding. And then like the guy jumps out of the truck and he takes off like off on this like hill, and he's like standing there, and like all the onlookers are like looky-looing, but they're doing it from 6 feet apart.
Hey, at least they're social distancing for
like they're
an
social
incident.
distancing, and then like the cop would come up to the guy and be like, "Are you okay? Did you get hurt?" And he's like 6 feet away. It's
Wow.
like it's the craziest thing. Like I don't know.
The cool thing about all of this is, have you seen some of the reports that are going on around the world? You can see the Himalayas from India after 30 years. Remember I showed you that picture?
And you can see Paris from England. You can see the Eiffel Tower from England, which is amazing. Like the air quality is better now. Like even they said the fish are coming back in the canals in Italy.
Oh really? Oh,
yeah.
The dolphins, yeah.
And the dolphins, and the water's getting cleaner and everything. Like it's like the world is healing itself. Like we're not out there polluting it and causing crap and all this other stuff. That's like actually starting to heal the earth, and that is a cool thing because
and the ozone layer.
The ozone layer is healing, which is like all these people are like, "How are we going to save the ozone layer?" Well, we just started doing it, so that's cool.
I think with all this, it's teaching everybody. I can't say they're teaching everyone a lesson. They're showing that with what we're doing right now
it's hurting the environment.
No. It's more positive now for the environment.
Well, it is now, but we were polluting the environment.
Yeah, that we were the ones hurting the environment and everything. So it's like, it's weird, but yeah. Do you think when this will be over? From what I've heard and read a lot.
I don't know if it was up to our president. Obviously we have a day off for Easter apparently.
Right.
COVID-19 ain't gonna hit nobody on Easter. Well, from what he's saying.
Well,
which
I remember when they were originally talking about the whole.
We haven't even bought baskets. I don't even think we're gonna do Easter this year.
No, actually, we are. We're gonna put toilet paper and hand sanitizer. That's gonna be the basket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Some bottles of water.
Yeah.
And a Snickers.
Toilet paper, yeah, a face mask. We'll make it look like a bunny on the face.
Somebody else is saying that we should do decorate eggs, get a piece of paper and make an egg, decorate it and put it on your window of your house, where the street is, and then that way people can drive around and hunt for Easter eggs. So
they can see it in the window.
They can see it in the window.
But they originally predicted that there was going to be 100,000 deaths here in America or something like that. Yeah. But they miscalculated it because of everything that's going on. And now it's only going to be about, at the most, 60,000. So, which is good because right now
as long as people are doing what they're supposed to be doing,
it
should be fine. And I really hope that they do because, to be honest with you, this could have been taken care of a lot sooner if The people that were that have it stayed, went to the hospital or stayed inside, and then everybody else just stay inside for 2 weeks, because whether you have it or you don't, you're either going to get rid of it within 2 weeks, or you're going to need medical treatment within those 2 weeks. But either way, you're social distancing yourself from everybody else, and you're not spreading it, and it's staying in one area. But what's happening is that you've got these people that are like, oh, I have a dry cough, I don't have anything, I'm going to go to the grocery store and start, rummaging through food and touching everything, and people aren't sanitizing, and it's just, and then that's how it spreads. So I don't know.
But
who knows how long this is going to go for?
It'll probably be,
I
like
hope
Ray
it
said,
ends
it'll probably be
soon.
like another 3 more weeks. It might be like maybe the first
hope
part of June.
It ends soon.
But yeah,
because you're going to see me on the 8 o'clock news, probably driving a cement truck,
oh my God,
going ballistic. Because that's probably what that guy did. He was probably like, I've had enough. I'm going to get cement.
No, take this time to like not so much reflect, but like improve who you are.
Yeah.
Like, look at what you're doing. My God, you're learning Korean. Like, I didn't think that ever you would do something like that, and here you are learning Korean. So, I'm right now. What I'm doing is I'm reevaluating the channel. That's what I'm doing. Because I want to, do the channel a certain way, but at the same time too, I need to figure out how to like really, get the views coming in, get the rankings coming in. So I'm trying to like relearn all that stuff, so that way I know how to take care of and do all that portion of it.
I'm just learning Korean.
Yeah, she's just learning Korean, and I'm playing a lot of games. Like I just bought. Let me see what Ray said. Oh wait, Brittany. As a medical professional, people don't know that they have some people who had symptoms of, this is,
and a lot of people aren't showing symptoms, but they're saying that they're still infected. So like some people have not shown really symptoms.
Yeah, it's
because their immune systems are so high that they have it, but they're not showing like, symptoms to where they have to go to the hospital. They're having like a light cough.
They're asymptomatic.
Yeah. And so that's another thing that people are worried about too, is because there's people out there that are carrying it that don't even know that they have it, and they're out there roaming around and spreading it to other people. So,
but the sad part about that is there's not enough testing kits to test everyone, even people who are asymptomatic or anything of that nature.
Yeah.
So
that's why it's just a good thing for everybody to just be inside for 2-3 weeks, however long we need it. Because honestly, like, I'm like anybody else. I want the heck out of the house. Like, I want to get out. I want to go, like, explore. It's been raining nonstop for the last, 4 days here.
Which,
the mountains have got a ton of snow, and I want to go play in the snow, but I can't.
I just thought about that when I went to the store. Because it's raining. Do you think it might have been because there's no pollution in the air that
yeah, probably
it's probably going back to it, because this is around the time it's supposed to rain anyway.
Yeah,
so it seems right.
We'll probably have a really nice summer, not super hot, but just nice.
With all this wetness on the ground and everything.
I would love that.
And we're supposed to be in spring right now, right?
Yeah, it's spring.
Yeah, see.
So April showers bring May flowers is what they always used to say. And it never, hardly ever, you get lucky if you had April showers. We're going to have them now because...
What do you mean we're gonna? We are.
We've got them.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Well...
My birthday's next week.
Yeah,
I don't want to get older.
That, Ray, we know that nothing has changed your life.
Yeah. That's because you've always been an introvert. Safety Ray.
You're Safety Ray. That's why.
He's not always safe, though. Just saying. We know some stories.
Oh,
no.
But, yeah,
I don't want to have my birthday next week.
I know. But we can have a small birthday now and have a bigger one when everything goes over.
Yeah, right. Everybody will forget by that time.
I'm not.
I'm just going to be like this and blow up my candles.
You can't, because that's a mask approved where you can't blow the candles out.
I know. Can't blow the candles out with this one.
Nope. Not at all.
It's approved.
Yeah, Sagittarius. Always hydrate.
Yep.
But yeah, like, you know.
Do you want to show them what you got me as an early birthday gift?
Oh, you mean? Yeah. Yeah. So you'll have to explain it.
Nobody has made, or nobody has a homemade mask out of cloth. Please be sure to put a coffee filter in between at least one or two of the coffee filter. Yeah. So the test is that you're supposed to, if you can put it on, if you can blow out a candle, it's not effective.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can
But
dodge a
if
ball.
you can put it on and you can't blow out a candle, then you're good.
No. It's if you dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Oh my god. That movie's from Dodgeball, or that's from Dodgeball, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna show you guys what Scotty got me for my birthday gift. Since we couldn't go see Hamilton. So get a church fan to blow it out. One of those a little electric ones. Right? So yeah, I've been making like crafts and stuff for Ari. For me. I made her a sweater. I don't know where it is. Ari! Arissa! I think she's on her tablet. She's been doing her homework from home and stuff like that, so she's been busy. Arissa! Ari! I'm going to show you guys the hoodie that I made her. Wait, do you get your sweater? I want to show them what I made. Please. Thank you. Okay, so this is what Scotty got me for my birthday. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. First, I got this. This is Koya.
I have to explain.
Yeah, everybody say onion.
Okay.
Onion, Koya.
Yes, onion.
So, not onion. Onion. ANNYEONG. Onion. Okay, so this is Koya, and Koya is a koala bear, and I guess like fans of BTS, they hate each member has a different pet spirit animal that describes them. So this is Koya, and he is RM's spirit animal. So, and then I got this, which is the Lady and the Tramp Loungefly backpack that he got for me, and it's super duper cute. And it has like the picnic pattern on the inside, or the tablecloth from the Tony's restaurant. And then I got, this is my wallet, and it's the menu book. And then you open it up, and it's got the Lady and the Tramp. It's super cute.
Does it have anything on the other side of it? Because it opens the other side.
Yeah, the other side just has the wallet part, the little cards.
There's no design on that red part?
No,
Oh,
it's just plain.
It's just plain, okay.
Yeah. But it's super cute, and it says Loungefly on the back. It looks like a menu. So it goes with my purse. So I got that. And I stick Koya in there. And my mask. Okay. And then I made this for Ari for the concert. So whenever they do have it again, she'll be able to wear it. So it has the BTS logo on there. And then on the arm, it has the hand with the heart. And that's because they do this And this, it's like, whoops, sorry, it's like this, and it's like the shape of a heart. See, look the heart. So when they do this to their fans, like, I purple you. So, and then I put RM on the back because obviously that's her favorite. And then one of her favorite songs is called Save Me, but there's another song that is like the alternate or the opposite of the song. So there's Save Me, and then after Save Me, it's I'm Fine. So it just talks about like how, they go through tough times and stuff, and they rely on like their fans to like save them from like all the hardships and stuff that they've gone through. And then after that, the song I'm Fine is basically saying like, they've overcome it and they're fine, they're doing great. So this side on the top of the hoodie, it says Save Me, but when you turn it upside down, it says I'm fine.
Oh, the ambigram.
Yeah. So I did that for her. So it's on the hoodie. So whenever she's got the hoodie back like this, it says I'm fine. But then when she's got it down over her face, it says that. Kind of cool, huh?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was funny. Mike, I did read that.
And it's a like a cropped hoodie. But she wears a lot of like the cropped hoodies. So it's not very long. It just goes to like right at her waist.
Oh, Maria wants to know if you've made any masks yet.
I haven't. I thought about doing them, but then I was just like, where am I gonna like take them to? Like, I don't even know the first part of like where to give them to and stuff like that. So.
Well, I mean, we have the senior center that's right there.
Yeah, Scotty said I should make masks for the seniors that are in the senior center right across the street from us. So I think I might do that. We've been taking care of our neighbor who lives next door.
Yeah,
he's a elderly guy, and he's in his late 80s, and he lives home alone. So, and he doesn't have a car because he's legally blind. So he cannot drive a car or anything. So anywhere he goes, he has to walk. And so we've been taking care of him to make sure that like he has food, he has toilet paper, things that he needs, so that he doesn't have to go to the store and risk, his life going out there to get stuff. We make sure that we provide for him. So we take care of him. He was my grandpa's best friend. So when my grandpa passed away, he was there for us and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's the least that we could do is take care of him. Also, my grandpa would kick me in the butt if I wasn't taking care of him. So, yeah, we just make sure that Bob's doing okay. So, he's a nice guy. I just don't want to see him get sick. That would be really sad. So, good luck on getting elastic. I know, right? Yeah, it's been crazy. I would say like a lot of people have been using rubber bands. When they put the rubber bands, the thick rubber bands.
Yeah, but for like long periods of wear.
It would be just for like a one-time use, and that's the thing. Oh, Rachel. No, I'm not. I'm not amazing by any means. Like, I'm just doing my job.
I will stop being so humble.
I'm just trying to help him out because honestly, like, if anything happened to him, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. He's such a nice guy. And
hey, take the compliment.
Thank you.
You always tell that to Ari to take the compliment as they come.
Do I miss Disneyland? Can we not talk about Disney?
You have a pot of coffee?
I literally want to cry. Stop. I thought it was bad whenever I didn't go to Disneyland for like a year because I didn't have an annual pass and we were trying to recover from the wedding. But this just sucks. Like having an annual pass and not being able to go in the park. But you know what? When I think about things like that, I think about so many people that like have never been to Disneyland. And one thing that really like hits home for me is there's like a lot of kids that were doing like Make-A-Wish program, and their last wish was like to go to Disneyland, and they may never get to do that. So whenever I want to complain about not going to Disneyland or being sad about not going to Disneyland, I think about those kids that like, their last wish was to go to Disneyland, and they may just never get that chance. So that always snaps me back to reality. Like, don't take it for granted. Like, Disneyland will always be there, and all this stuff will pass. I keep reminding myself, this too shall pass. Like,
and it will.
It'll happen. It's just we gotta hang on.
Mike wanted to know if you saw the question about the hat.
No, where is it at?
I'm looking for it, Mike. Was it the one about the church? Was it that one where you go to church fan and blow it out and see if you use those little electronic ones?
Was that was about the mask, not the hat, though?
No.
Let's see.
Yeah, because I looked and I didn't see it, Mike. Unless you want to put it back on there. I'm sorry.
Florida is 8 in the top 10 of the worst states. Yeah. I'm going back to see. Maybe it was about the mask. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe it's just about the mask.
It might have been.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe if I go next September, can we meet up?
Of course.
Oh my God.
Heck yeah. Like, just let me know. Honestly, like, I love meeting up with you guys. That's like one of my highlights. And I always bring treats. So I always bring something, some kind of a gift. So yeah, that would be awesome to meet you. If everything works out and everything gets back to normal in September, I'm there. Even if I have work or something else, I'll call off. Really cool. So when you were is it one that you were able to duplicate if so? Yeah, like okay, so the hat that I made it's a black hat, black baseball cap. And it has these like holes in the front of the cap.
Well, that hat you got on.
Yeah, it has 2 holes and like rings. So it's got like these little, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like, I don't know if you've ever seen them before, but they have like fisherman hats, I guess you could say. Like, they're baseball caps, but then like the fishermen usually try to put like a hook or a hole or something like that on the side of the cap. That's kind of how it is. So it's got like 2 rings. And then I was able to use my Cricut to use like this iridescent iron-on, and I was able to make like the BTS logo, but it has like butterflies coming off of the logo. It's really pretty. It's like see, this is the iridescent for everybody else. So it's like it looks pink. It's so weird. But then whenever you iron it on, it comes out this color, which is like greenish blue. But then when you look at it in the light, it changes. So you can see like the purple.
That's true, Ray. He says you can hang your keys off of that.
I can hang my keys off of the hooks. Yeah.
Don't like poke yourself in the eye every time it swings into your eyeball.
Yeah.
You have like a bloodied eyeball like the whole time, and we don't know why.
So apparently, like, when you look up these hats, there's a company that makes these hats, and the hats are like more expensive. They're like usually about $50 hats. That's one thing about BTS though that's I don't know. They love to wear expensive stuff. Most of the stuff they get is sponsored anyway, so like they get a lot of Gucci stuff. They wear a lot of Gucci. They wear a lot of like Celine and like.
Wait, as in Celine Dion?
I don't know if it's her. I think it's just called a brand called Celine. They're like expensive, and they have like Balenciagas and Pradas and like all those. Yeah, so they wear luxury clothes, and it's crazy because you look at their pants and you're thinking like, oh, those are just regular Levi jeans or whatever, and then like there's some like designer jeans that are like $350 for a pair of jeans, and I'm like, holy smokes! But then I think about it. somebody put a thing about how much they make, like, and they had 5 uh, stadiums, just 5. They only counted 5. They didn't count all the rest of them. They only counted 5 stadiums, which sold out in one day, and that made them $35 million.
Was that pocket, or that was after, or was that before paying everything off?
That's pocket.
35 million split between 8 people.
7.
7.
Yep. And that's just 5 stadiums. That's not counting. That's not counting the tours, the rest of the tours that they have.
Yeah.
That's only 5 stadiums. They were doing Pasadena for 3 nights, and doing San Francisco for 2 nights.
Yeah. See, if I had money
and then
like that,
Texas and New York.
yeah. See, if I had money like that, I would not buy name brands. If I did, it's only going to be on maybe a couple things.
Yeah.
But I would never like name.
Well, see, the thing about
out.
that, and I think it's the South Korean culture. A lot of it is about your image. So a lot of it is the way you look, the way you dress. And I've been like kind of figuring all this stuff out like as I go, because like whenever I'm on those chats with BTS and stuff, I notice if they have a blemish on their face, they'll wear a mask to cover it up. Because if they don't cover it up, there's literally people in like chatting in Korean and saying like, what is that thing on your face? Like, you have a blemish on your face. You shouldn't be on camera. Like, they literally, and it's crazy because they're kind of harsh. They're like, why are you on camera when you have a blemish on your face? Do you realize that you have a blemish on your face? And then if they're eating and like one of them inadvertently, like Jin, he accidentally burped. Like, he covered his mouth, but he burped. And they were like, oh my gosh, you just burped. Like, I can't believe you did that. And he literally had to like sincerely apologize. He's like, what I, like literally apologizing to them, saying, I'm sorry. Because they're literally like raking him across the coals because he burped. Like, who doesn't burp? Like, that's just for us Americans, it's like, okay, it happens. It's an accident. But for them, they're just like, no, like,
it's culture.
Yeah, it's a culture thing. And so you have to get used to that. Like, it's a completely different culture. So that's one thing that like I'm learning as I'm learning Korean is the culture difference. So yeah, like image is a lot. So a lot of times they do have to dress in designer clothes, because if they go out in anything less than $100 on their body, they're literally getting harped on. So yeah, like even the jewelry that they have on their, like if they wear a necklace, it's like nothing less than $350.
I think it's Seoul.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the most expensive cities in Asia.
Yeah. And which is crazy because none of them are from Seoul. So all of this is new to them too, because a lot of them do not come from the main city. They're all country boys. So for them to go from barely finding your next meal and not being able to like pay for anything to having all this money
and having stuff given to
and having stuff just handed to you hand over fist, it's a huge shock to them. They're super humble about what they get. Like, they don't brag when they get stuff. They're not like, oh my God, I've got this. This is how much it costs. Literally, people are looking it up. Like, they see that outfit and they're like, I want that outfit that they're wearing. And they'll look it up, and that's how they find out the price. They're not out there like, oh, this is a $350 chain. This is, this, and they don't gloat about it because they're very humble, because they feel like in an instant they can all go away. Yeah. And that's one thing like that, like I do appreciate about them. And yeah, each of them have like $1 million houses. Like, I know Aram just bought his for $4 million cash.
Out there or out here?
Out there. Yeah, there's $4 million cash. And I know Jungkook, which is the youngest one. He's the youngest. He's 23 years old. He has a $5 million house and a $2 million apartment. Yeah. So
that makes sense because it's expensive.
Yeah, they have a like loft apartment, like skyrise apartments in Seoul, and they're like $1 to $2 million for their apartments. They each have an apartment, but the crazy thing is they don't live in their house and they don't live in their apartment. Their parents live in the house. They bought the house and for their parents to live in, and so their parents live in that house, and they don't even live in the apartment that they have. They live in their apartment that they're together in because they're used to being together.
Night, Ruby.
Night, Ruby.
Have fun being a teacher. Drink a lot of wine. I heard about that.
Yeah, they are definitely saving money. A lot of them save money, but it's so funny because they are so humble that it's hilarious because they do like those run competitions that I was talking about earlier, where they do the food. They do like little, like they'll have things like where they do karaoke. They have to sing a song and they have to get the lyrics right, and if they get the lyrics wrong, then they're penalized. And then they get rewards, and their rewards are literally like snacks. Like they had one where it was like all childhood snacks, and then other ones are like $10 gift cards. And believe me, they are competing. They're literally like legit competing for this $10 gift certificate. They're like, dude, you could buy you a gazillion gift certificates for $10. Why in the heck are you even trying?
You're getting it for free. Of course you're
yeah.
Go
So it's like their whole mentality is not, they don't think like millionaires. They don't think like I've got all this money in the world. They literally are so humble about it. So it's like, and the one crazy thing is that they're always so humble when it comes to their fans, that it's ridiculous. Like, so they just, last year they had a concert, and they did one of the concerts in England, at the Wembley Stadium, which is like one of the biggest stadiums in London. And they sold out the stadium for 3 nights in a row. And they were there, and I guess the people that own the Wembley Stadium was like, I guess they were kind of fans too. And they were like, we want to do something nice for them. So they have a song called Forever Young, which the songs, most of their songs, they have English lyrics and they have Korean lyrics. So it's mixed together. And so there's the chorus of Forever Young has, like, they sing Forever Young and then they sing the Korean words to the rest of the chorus. Somebody had put on the green screen the lyrics, like how to say it in Korean.
Oh, wow.
So the entire stadium was singing the song, and they didn't know that it was going to happen. Like, it was a surprise to them. So when they started hearing everybody singing the lyrics, they were like, they were like, what's going on? Like, oh my God. And then like one of them turned around and pointed, and they were like, oh my gosh. And they all started crying. They literally started bawling. It was like such a moment. I was like, oh my gosh. And then every time they win an award, they're like so humble. Their dream is to win a Grammy. And it's crazy that they can't get recognized because they're like top of the Billboard charts right now. Like if you look at the Billboard like Hot 100 and like top 200 songs, like you will find their songs in there. But yet they won't get any, they won't be played on the radio, and they are not getting nominated for Grammys, which is crazy.
Now, to answer your question, this is actually it's one of those ones where it's a bandana, but it also becomes a face mask.
It serves a dual purpose.
Yeah, it does.
So when I don't want to hear him or see him, I just do that, and then just go away.
But it could be like worn in different ways if I wanted.
You know what, Brady? I thought the same thing. I literally thought the same thing. I was like, I'm not going to be into a boy band. Like, what the heck? Like, what the heck is that? Like, New Kids on the Block was like my boy band. I'm so freaking old. That's how long ago I was into a boy band.
Mine was O-Town.
And O-Town, God, ugh, who even likes them?
Well, I used to know what.
Oh yeah, I used to know that guy that was in the band. Yeah. So yeah, I like my last boy band was New Kids on the Block, which is in the 80s. So yeah, never, ever thought that I would be like a big fan of this band. But honestly, like there's something about them, the fact that they're so humble and the fact that they spread positivity to like all the young kids about like anti-bullying and all this other stuff, and the things that they've overcome. My God, like it just
Oh, Rachel,
kills you.
don't ask her that question.
What's your favorite song by BTS? Jesus Christ, that's like you asking me. Like I can't even answer that.
Well, funny thing,
What
Mike,
song
is
would it be? Holy crap!
I know O-Town's from Orlando, but two of the members was from California. One, I used to know, Ashley Angel. I used to know him when I lived up north, and I forgot the other guy's name. I think it was Trevor, but he lived in Rancho Cucamonga. So yeah, are you looking up your favorite song?
I can't even pick. I like them all. Like how do I even pick
Marzal,
that?
I'm so old. My boy band was the Monkees.
Facts though, like Donny
Yeah.
Osmond. You know how I feel about Donny. Like
Yeah, and what's his name? Not Mickey, the other one, the lead singer.
from
the
the Monkees.
Yeah.
Mickey Dolenz.
Yeah, he created the Post-it note.
Yeah.
I didn't know that till like decades ago, but yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so God, that's hard. Literally, if somebody even had a gun to my head right now and asked me like pick one song of theirs, I'd be like, just shoot me in the head. Like there's
Yeah, that
What?
Perlman era. Oh my God, he was the worst manager for every boy band that he ever did.
Okay, let me narrow it down and just do for this album that just recently came out. So, Fast Song, my favorite Fast song from this album is called On. So just ON. And that one is my favorite Fast song on this album. My favorite slow song from this album, either toss up between Filter or Singularity.
I don't know any of them.
Yes, you do.
I only hear them. I don't know the names.
Yeah. So Filter's the one that Jimin sings, and then hold on.
I'm not down that far in the rabbit hole yet, Rachel.
Yeah, he's not that far down. He'll listen to them, and he actually says like they're good. Like
yeah,
he's like I have to admit like they're good.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, that song, I dig that song, or that song's growing on me, but I haven't fallen down that rabbit hole far enough to say, oh, I like this band, I'm gonna listen to them all the time and all that good stuff.
I think this is it. No. I mean, I like it, but Singularity tops it. I like Filter, but Singularity. Yeah. If I could spell. And I think there's only like 4 or 5 of their songs that are actually written in Korean, as far as titles go. Most of their titles are English titles. And it's because their choruses are mostly English. So.
Great.
Hold on, you're listening to On. Wait, if you listen to On, listen to the Kinetic Manifesto On. The other On, I don't like the music video that they did for it. I mean, it's okay, but the music video for the Kinetic Manifesto On is like...
Easy race.
Let's do some Limp Bizkit. You gotta love Limp Bizkit. So,
Summer of
Singularity,
was
I
the
think,
hottest summer in years.
is my favorite slow song. Oh, but then you have J-Hope's Ego. That's a fast song.
You're looking at me like
Man, you know Ego. Ego. The one that I wake up to every morning.
Okay.
Yeah. This is my favorite slow song. No reason.
Rachel
says, start singing Korean.
Rachel says, do you want for her to pick a member that she likes?
Oh, Rachel, don't fall down the hole. Want me to pick a member that I like? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Pick a member. Let's see. Let's see if it matches mine.
Oh,
Faith, 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 raw faith. Oh my gosh. I told you, Rachel, they're amazing. Like, yeah.
you guys are too funny.
They're a good, like, honestly, they're a good band. Like, I think that they don't get like a good enough rap. So Ray, I'm just gonna warn you and be careful. Do not fall for Jimin. There's a thing. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's even on YouTube. They've got tons of videos on it. That man is so gorgeous. He's so beautiful that straight men are falling for him. Like, it's a thing. You can watch it on YouTube. There's literally straight guys that are like, I've never, ever, ever had feelings for a guy, but that guy looks beautiful. He's pretty. So, yeah.
But do you get Ray's innuendos?
Yep. Yep. I love falling holes. Stop.
Hey, it wouldn't be a live stream if stuff like that did not happen on this live
Yeah.
stream.
So,
Marcel, I think give me a BTS member.
yeah. So just be careful. Don't fall for Jimin.
Oh God.
Because I actually showed the video. I showed Scotty the video of straight men falling for Jimin. And he was watching the video and he's like, I have to admit, he's a pretty handsome guy. And our friend Jamal is like totally crushing on Jimin. He's like, he's the only guy that I'll ever like, but yes, he's beautiful. And it was so funny. We actually got him a little baby Jimin doll because we thought it was hilarious that he likes Jimin. So yeah. Oh, and he only likes Jimin with pink hair. So I actually painted his hair pink. That was the funniest thing. I know, right? Which one is which? The only thing I could tell you is that let's see. Let me see if I can find the link to it. And then I'll send you the link. And then that way you can choose. I think it's a video called Who is BTS? And it's these let's see. Whoa. So yeah, look up Ray already picked. he said Jimin, ew, RM, please. Yes. Oh, okay. So wait. So you like Nam and Park. Okay. So Namjoon is RM, aka RM, and then Park is actually Park Jimin. So Park is his last name. So his first name is Jimin. So if you look up, just look up Who is BTS. There's going to be 2 videos that come up. One is a meme-filled video, and the other one is just an introduction to them, and it lets you know like who they are, like a little bit about their background, and then so that way you can kind of put a face to a picture. Because when I first started listening to them, I couldn't tell who from who. I couldn't tell the difference. I literally was like, they all look the same except they got different color hairs, and they change their hair color all the dang time. Like, how can you tell who's who? Rachel said, never mind for Jimin. Yeah. Yeah. He said, I like Linkin Park.
Based on appearances, because I'm shallow. RM, please.
Yes.
Right?
I get happy when I talk about them because him. Nope.
Wow.
When I talk about them.
Wow.
I said it wrong. I forgot the T. And
Wow.
shut up. So, hush up. No, I just get excited when I think about the like all the stuff that they've done and like their music and everything. It actually does cheer me up. It makes me happy. So that's been keeping me like from being really super depressed is listening to their music and watching their crackhead videos. I wish I could show you guys one of their crackhead videos. I swear they're the funniest things.
Mike says I can't pick my favorite.
Mike, I can't pick my favorite. He can't see them. You have to just go off the voice.
Oh God, Ray, really?
R&B Ray Mendez. Well, he can't sing. He can rap, but he can't sing for crap.
That's his name, hun.
I know.
Ray's?
No, but I'm saying I'm talking about RM. He can't sing for crap, but he can rap.
Oh no, but Sage Ray saying R&B and Ray Mendez, his initials.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, okay, I thought you didn't get that.
No, I got that.
Okay, I'm glad you got that.
You're welcome.
Sure.
You're weird.
Of course I am.
And the crazy thing is that they've actually collaborated with a lot of artists, but they don't get a lot of credit for it. So, like, they did a collaboration with Becky G. They've done a collaboration with Halsey. They did a collaboration with Fall Out Boy. They've done a collaboration with Nicki Minaj. They've done collaborations with lots of people, with Sia. But a lot of times they don't get recognized because they're a Korean boy band. So people are like, eh.
And they did that one song for
They're super talented.
For Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah, they RM actually did the theme song for the Fantastic Four movie. So that was a long time ago. That was when he first started. That's actually before he was in BTS.
That must be when he was like a teenager.
He was 19.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. But it's hilarious because they all have nicknames because they of the way that they act. They all have different nicknames and stuff. They're super freaking funny. Even Scotty can admit to that. Like,
yeah,
seeing the memes,
funny.
like the way that they are.
Yeah.
And they love their fans so much that even whenever we like make memes about them or something, they are interested in the memes. So,
which is funny.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fun. Oh. And I got an early birthday present. Well, not early. It's going to be on my birthday. But they made an announcement that because they had to cancel all their tours, they're actually releasing all of their live tours. All of their live tours on YouTube. So it's going to be a marathon of 2 days of all of their live concerts streamed on YouTube. And so, yeah, I'm going to be up for 2 days.
Well, it's not that she's going to be up for 2 days. She's actually
I'm on Korean time.
She's on Korean time right now.
Yeah, I've been on Korean time for the last couple
days.
days.
So Rachel said Jungkook was cute, but she likes V.
Okay, so V, aka Kim Tae-young, aka Gucci Boy, he is one of the cutest. Like, they actually named him the cutest guy in Korea. They also named him the cutest guy in the Philippines, even though he's not from the Philippines. But they claim him. It's my hair.
I'm still
I
attached.
have straight hair.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and he's really funny because they call him like kind of dumb sometimes, but he's not dumb. He's actually very smart, and he's into art. He loves art. And when he goes to hotels and stuff, he checks in as artists like Rembrandt and Vincent van Gogh. He tried to check into a hotel and they asked him what his name was, and he's like, Vincent van Gogh. And they looked at him like, bruh, you're nowhere near him.
Oh, God, that's funny.
It's so Korean guy comes in here. I'm Vincent Van Gogh. They're like,
Where did
right.
you do this at?
It was a New York hotel.
Why didn't do it like in the Netherlands where
Right.
It's like they probably would have chased him out of the country.
Yeah, exactly. And then Jungkook is the matinee of the family, which is the baby. So his nickname is Jungkookie. Yeah. And he can do anything. I mean anything. This boy, he will learn something the very first time and he will get it. Like he knows how to play guitar, he knows how to golf, he knows how to fish, he knows how to like anything you put at him. He like tries it once and he's got it. It's the craziest thing. I've never ever seen anybody that could do something like that where they pick it up like in the first try. So yeah.
There's some people that are like that out there.
Yeah, Rachel, he loves art. It's funny because like when in their free time, when they're in different countries, the first place he goes to is museums. He loves to look at the art exhibits and stuff like that. And he actually, that was one of his main reasons for buying a house, was to put all of his art that he buys in different parts of the world in his house. Like he literally is going to turn his house into like a museum of art.
Oh no.
Scotty already talked about that. Scotty talked about that already. He said he wants me to make BTS ears. I'm like, I don't even know where to start on that. I have no clue.
You can make one ear, that little finger thing that you do.
The heart?
Yeah, that too.
I don't know.
Actually,
I thought they just did. But they're uploading of different people though, because like they did one on what's it called? Diz Unplugged.
Yes.
Yeah. You need something to watch.
So no, they came.
I haven't been watching that much YouTube, honestly. I've been on Netflix. I've been watching the K-dramas. So I've been catching up on Itaewon Class because that drama has got me like invested.
Yeah, they did one a week ago and they did one yesterday, and that was it so far.
Yeah, so they just did one yesterday.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what they have so far. But yeah.
Joe Exotic, oh my god. I watched that. Did you hear somebody was spreading some rumor? I don't even know if it's true, but they're talking about how Donald Trump says he wants to pardon him. And Scotty's like, I see a season 2 coming.
Yes,
I was like, oh my god.
Dev, this is what you need to do. You need to do a video on your first reaction on, like, if you don't know the group BTS, to watch.
Oh my
BTS.
god, I would love to see that.
Actually, there's already going to be a season 2 of Joe Exotic, even though he's still in jail. So it might be a season 3 if they let him out.
I want to see him react to the music video on. Wait, which one should I have? Because remember that one black guy that does the reviews and he does the music reviews and he did one on BTS?
Okay.
I can't remember. Hold on. What's his name?
See, look, he doesn't even know what BTS is.
Oh my gosh.
So, Dev, you're going to have to message Nikki because, you're going to have a pot of coffee because she will sit there and she will message your ear off.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, so send him a song.
I'll send him a link to one of the songs. But I'm trying to think of, like, should it be on...
Oh, God, so then that means Trump's going to watch the documentary on Netflix about him, and then he'll decide off of that. Yeah, there you go, Dev. Ask Bianca if she knows who BTS is.
No, don't ask Bianca.
Why?
Don't ask her.
Why she does?
I don't know. But you don't want to ask your girlfriend if she likes BTS.
Well, at least I know you make it adamantly clear you like BTS.
I'm 100% honest.
Well, don't give him a video reacting to watch someone reacting to the first time watching the first time. No, he needs to know a video that he needs to watch.
Yeah,
so he can
I
react
think
to
I'm
the
just
first
gonna
time.
send him.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. You still have Instagram, right?
Yeah, he's on Instagram.
Okay, let me send him. I have to send him the video, and then I'm gonna send you a new video, and then I'm gonna send you an old video, and I want you to react to
Deb
both
says
of
she
them.
knows him.
Yeah, I know she knows them.
Oh my god, you guys are funny.
Hold on, let me send this one to him, and then I gotta send him. I kind of want to send him a rap one, like one from RM and Suga, like when they do their rap, like when they go like hard on their raps. Like I kind of want to send him one of those too, so that they could see like the diversity of like what they do.
Third one down.
Okay, I'm gonna send you this one first, and then I'm gonna send you the rap one. Let's see. Which one should I send?
That one from their very first album, that one was actually pretty cool.
Which one, Danger or?
The one where they were all dressed in black.
Yeah, well, they were all dressed in black always whenever they first started.
Well, that goes to show how much I know about them.
Was it the one I showed you where they were getting off the school bus?
Yes,
or was
that
one. Okay. Or was it this one?
No, it was the one where they got off the bus.
It was one.
And then it was they had two versions of it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Japanese version, and then yeah.
So which one should I send? The Japanese version?
No,
or
the original.
The original? Okay.
Yeah. Always the original. Like don't send like other weird edit thing. Have them like watch the original.
So no more dream.
Huh?
No more dream.
Sure, why not?
That's there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send you their. So the video, the one I sent you just now, is their most recent music video from their new album, and then I'm gonna show you their debut album, which is their very first song they ever made together as a group. So you could see like how they've evolved. So there. Okay. So I need you to do a review on those and get back to me.
Wow.
I need to see his reaction because I know I love Dev's reactions to anything he does, like for the first time or anything he sees anything for the first time. Like I love seeing his reaction. So I'm excited to see like what his reaction is going to be to BTS for the first time. Like I'm actually excited. I want to see if he actually becomes like a fan or if he doesn't. Like, I just want to see if he gets it. We're all fans. Like, I've slowly converted Scotty.
I have not fallen down that rabbit hole.
You liar! You're such a liar.
No, I haven't fallen down that rabbit hole.
He hasn't fell face first into the rabbit hole yet, but he does listen to some of the songs.
But I'm on the event horizon of the black holes before you go in. Like I'm at that cusp.
The cusp bit.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
There's a couple of songs that he says that wear on him. Like, I know you like Mama. Do you like Ego or not? That's the other J-Hope song. The one.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I might have lost for words. Their actual their choreography is amazing, and the crazy part about that is in their concerts they do full choreography just like that. So what you see in the videos is what you see on the stage, and you have to think if they're doing like 20 songs in one concert and they're doing full on choreography on those songs. Literally, like some of them, like it shows like behind the scenes on some of their documentaries that they're literally like falling on the floor, like passing out. They can't even like keep themselves up. Like there was one where they bowed and like V fell to his knees because he lost like his footing in his legs because he was so exhausted, and they literally picked him up like so that he didn't fall and collapse on the floor. Mari didn't want to see my reaction. Said rats, we missed the reaction. No, like I think he should videotape it. Like You said it's funny though? Wait, which one did you see that's funny? The when they first started? Probably.
Or maybe all the TikToks.
Oh God. Yeah, you don't want to see the TikToks of them. Because there's some TikToks like there's this guy, his name, that's who you could watch. Dev, if you're bored and you want to laugh at something, you have to look at, oh my God, what's his name? Charles, is it Charles Phillips?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't.
I think it's Charles Phillips.
Again, your rabbit hole, not mine.
Hush up. You watched it the other day with me.
Yeah, because you showed me. Was it on my phone? No. What are you doing on YouTube? It's on TikTok.
No, it's on YouTube. The guy has a YouTube channel.
No,
Or is it Philip?
it's Phil DeFranco.
No, I think it's Philip Charles. I think I got it mixed up.
Well, maybe if you go to his TikTok, it might have the link to his YouTube.
Oh, true. But trying to think of where it's at. Oh, I can look it up under Dubs, right?
Oh my God, Dev.
Cameron Phillips, that's his name.
First of all, I don't know how to work that stupid TikTok thing. I really don't. And secondly, I don't even know what in the hell I would do with a TikTok because Dev's asking me I should start TikToks.
Oh, Jesus.
I wouldn't even know. And from the stuff I've seen on TikTok, I would go down some really dark places and do some really bizarre things. And some may not even be like sane for certain states, but yeah.
Scotty, go in your rabbit hole. So, if you want to laugh at something, look up. His name's Cameron Phillip, and if you just look up if BTS was dubbed. So, there's a ton of versions of it, but the guy literally does voiceovers over them, like their interviews and stuff like that, and they're hilarious. Like, oh my gosh. I literally found them. I found this guy day before yesterday, and I was like doubled over laughing. I was almost in tears.
Thanks, Mike. Have a good night. It's midnight already in Florida.
Oh, wow. Good night, Mike.
Yeah, see, why is Dev even still up? It's midnight. Oh my God, it's Taylor.
Taylor!
There, now you two can talk
Hey,
about
girlie.
BTS all you want.
You're funny. So yeah, like you have to look up Cameron Phillip. He's hilarious, and he does BTS dubs, and they're freaking hilarious. Like it's funny because there's this thing going around where they talk about because the guys all live together, all 7 of them, that they secretly like mess with each other or something. So they have like relationships. So a lot of their memes or the dub things is about them like fighting because they have a relationship or something. So it's kind of funny. Rachel, I'll be there. Yeah, so they're pretty hilarious. But do you want to get off now? Because I still have to bake a cake. My birthday's next week, so
Yeah, you're getting off and Taylor just got on.
I know. The Imagines, yeah.
What?
The Imagines, like when they talk about imagine like this person with this person.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many have you done?
Huh?
What?
I haven't done any. So, anyway. But, shut up.
I saw that nose thing.
You have to send me.
This is how you
Okay.
start making. I still for what? I don't even know. See, this is the opportunity where you take like, oh, never mind, it's cool. I don't even know what. I don't even remember. I want to bake with you. Oh.
Yeah, I told the girls I would bake them a cake. So, which is I don't understand. Next week is my birthday, so I don't know why we're doing cakes. I don't know.
What?
Because am I gonna get a cake next week or no?
Did I not say I was gonna go get one ordered this weekend?
Yeah.
Okay, how many?
So
is it
what?
the weekend yet?
So I don't think we should make one tonight. Or no?
It's
know.
up to you. You're gonna be eating it. We have milk.
She needs some milk. I have a TikTok though. Scotty doesn't have a TikTok, but I have a TikTok.
And
But you don't want to see my TikTok.
Ari has a
because
TikTok.
my TikTok mostly had a lot of stuff about me and Scotty, but now it has a lot of BTS stuff because
there's a TikTok where I got pushed to the side and it's all BTS now.
no, it's not. Stop it. But that would be a cool video.
Yeah, again, Deb, I have no idea how to do a TikTok at all. And yeah, it's just,
Okay, I'll have to send you.
Who are you sending what to? Who?
I'm sending a link to Taylor. Do you want the one for Cameron Phillips or do you want my TikTok link? The link to my TikTok.
Jesus Christ.
Happy pop. You're my tear. You're my tear. How do I send? See, I'm still learning how to do this. Send to.
Oh, you pick where you can send it to. You can send it to her through Messenger or Instagram or whatever.
Oh, no, that's send. Sorry. Every time I click off of it, it goes to something else. Send to. Copy link.
Oh my God, Iron Banana is coming back next week.
How do I? Oh, well, let's see. Hold on.
What are you trying to do? You trying to find her?
Yeah, I'm trying to send a link to Taylor.
You're inviting her. Do you have her? You can go up there and send it through Messenger if you want. If she's on Messenger, is she on Messenger?
I think so.
Oh my God. Hey, Rosa.
Hi, Rosa.
Taylor Ray. Second one.
I know, hon. My eyes. My eyes.
Yeah, your eyes are like not focusing for some reason. And your glasses are right there.
Yeah, but I broke them, so they don't look very attractive right now. Yay. So I just sent my TikTok to you, I think. Taylor, I think. I don't know.
People are weird.
But yeah. Yep, I think that's it. So, I guess I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna make a cake
We'll call it
for
a
the
night.
girls. So, well, it's your channel.
No.
You call it a night.
Yes, we're gonna call it a night because it's midnight in some places, it's 10 o'clock in some areas. But
And in
it's 9 o'clock
Korea,
here.
it's only. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my God.
I gotta go finish my K-drama, my Adawan class.
She got it.
Thanks.
So we're gonna get going, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting us, even though we haven't been on for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'll try to be more vigilant on that. Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah, but Rachel was asking if you're gonna be on tomorrow and Thursday on Friday. It's on Disney Tea.
I should be.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna be on it. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for everybody supporting her and making this one smile more.
Thanks, guys. I needed it.
Yeah. So
yeah, I have a decent amount of a lot of them are BTS fans, so I apologize ahead of time.
And how many followers do you have?
Like 200 and something.
Are you
It's not
serious?
that much.
Okay, you know how many I got? Like -5.
Because you don't have a TikTok.
Exactly. I'm still -5.
Okay, well,
It works. I don't know how it worked that way, but it did for me. But anywho,
Oh, I have 225 right. Yeah, 225 right now.
yeah, but you have over 3,900 likes.
Yeah, I've got like a lot of like some videos I have like 3,000. One I have like 9,000 views.
Yeah, I'm working on that more. I don't know. I'm
Our
probably
wedding one has 5,000 views.
that's cool.
Yeah.
But everyone have a good night. We wish you all the best. Everyone stay safe. Wash your hands. And remember, everybody, it is a nice day out there. Yes, it's,
Don't go out and enjoy it. Stay at home and enjoy it.
wait, hold on. Went on a date with a guy. He had like 29, and he thought he was the shit.
He's like, I got a whole 29.
And that Taylor, that's when you show Nikki's and be like, nah, I'm sorry, right here, right here.
Please, are you kidding me? I'm struggling.
No, you're not. Like again, I have -5. Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next week. And remember, it's a nice day out there. Stay inside and be safe.
Go out and enjoy it. Or
Wait.
don't go out and enjoy it.
Oh
Stay
my
at
God,
home and enjoy it.
Yay.
Yay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.